Hi, Room 3 parents. Mrs. Harlow here. I just wanted to check in and give you guys a little bit of information, being that our back to school night is not for a couple of weeks in the middle of September. I'll get the exact date to you, but I believe it's September 12th. And I just didn't want to start off the school year with too many questions, and I wanted to be able to give you a little bit of information before back to school night as to what to expect. So I want to start off by saying thank you for all of the classroom supply donations, as well as those that have fulfilled wish list items. It is so appreciated, and in first grade we go through a lot of supplies. I want to note a little about the first grade transition. You may have noticed that your children are either coming home really tired after these longer days, or maybe a little more emotional and grumpy, as well as maybe you have students that were in full day kindergarten and might be a little bored at this point in time. Please just stick it out. There's a lot of adjusting going on in the classroom. This is the first time that most of these children have had full days. They have less recess, more structured time, and structured seats, but it gets better from here. We're all just kind of trying to learn each other's behaviors and the classroom procedures and things like that before we can really get into content and really push off on that learning. So if your child falls anywhere between really struggling emotionally when they get home or that they're a little bored, just give it a little bit of time. I do want to talk a little bit about homework. We will be starting our version of homework closer to the beginning of September, so not much is coming home right now. Today, an All About Me bag did come home for your child to do a little bit of show and tell this week. That can come in anytime before or on Friday. And I want to let you know that your child is working on a clip chart system for behavior, and so you can always check in with them and say, hey, did you clip up today? Ask them what a bucket filler is or what taps are, and maybe they can reiterate what we're learning in class to really focus on positive reinforcement and modeling behavior for the classroom. And then the last thing I want to touch on real quick is iPads. Today was our first time using iPads. The children are working on learning that the iPads are used, or technology in the classroom is used as a tool and not a toy. They'll be given free time at moments throughout the week, but they're really using their iPads to document their work throughout the year and create digital portfolios. Any of those games that they're playing are all academically based, and I can watch their progress in math and reading. And so as we go throughout the year and they get more accustomed to it, they'll really learn how technology can be used as a tool throughout their education and well into their careers being 21st century learners. So I want to leave the lines of communication open, any questions that you may have, but hopefully this answered a few of your questions. The last thing that I'm going to touch on is the job share between Mrs. Pollock and myself. I was able to tell most of you on the first day of school, but Mrs. Pollock is out. She has a four-week-old baby little girl, and she will be back in the middle of October. And at that point, we'll be sharing our weekly schedule. It will be Monday, Tuesdays, and every other Wednesday I will be here. And then every other Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, Mrs. Pollock will be here. So we'll be splitting the weeks even, and we have very similar teaching styles, and we're actually really close friends outside of the classroom. So I have no doubt that it will be a fabulous year, and this is our first year job sharing, but we've worked together for the past 4 years, I believe, in first grade, and we're really excited to give the children the best of us that we can. In the meantime, I will continue to work Monday, Tuesday, and every Wednesday. And then Mrs. Renee Elwell, a Dunlap parent, as well as a Dunlap substitute teacher and future student teacher, will be filling in Thursday and Friday for Mrs. Pollock, and then the hopes are that she'll stay on as a student teacher for us the rest of the year. So that will be another really familiar face for the students. They had a great first day back for their first full week of school, and if you should have any questions, just feel free to contact me. Parent Square is best. But if you need to reach me by email, you can as well. It's kharlow@orchidschools.net. And my voicemail, you can try and leave me a message throughout the day, but it's not checked every single day. So in order to get a quick response, Parent Square is best. All right. I hope you guys have a fabulous week. And again, contact me with any questions that you should have. And I will get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you. And thank you for sharing your children with us. Have a good day.